Welcome back to the SQL section of data engineering with Animesh, and today we are going to solve the 14th question of our SQL series. So let us go directly to the question. The question is number of unique subjects taught by each teacher. So there's only one table here, teacher, which has three columns, teacher ID, subject ID, and department ID, where subject ID and department ID is the primary key, and each row in this table indicates that the teacher teaches the subject in a department. Okay, so basically there's a column known as teacher ID, which has the ID of the teacher, then subject ID, the ID of the subject, and department ID, in which the teacher teaches the subject in which department. Write a solution to calculate the number of unique subjects each teacher teaches in the university. Return the result table in any order. Okay, basically we have to count the number of unique subjects taught by a teacher. So suppose, for example, there are for teacher ID 1, there are three entries, and he or she teaches are two unique subjects, right? Two, and three. So basically, there are two unique subjects. So the count is two. Then the teacher with the teacher ID is two teaches four unique subjects as one, two, three, four. Okay, so you have to give the count of this. Okay, now the first thing you have to keep in mind or you should consider is grouping of this table. Means first you have to group by the teacher ID. You have to take two groups. One is the teacher ID 1 and other group with the teacher ID 2. Okay, so let's go to the code panel and do the coding from teacher, and because we have to give a count from by each teacher IDs. Okay, so give group by teacher ID. Now what you have to select first is select teacher ID, right? So your first column will give two teacher ID 1 and 2. Now you have to count the number of distinct subject in each group. So count distinct and then subject ID as CND. Okay. So basically, now you have created two groups. I will just quickly show you one, one, and one. And now the subject ID would be two, two, and three. Uh, and three. So this is the first group, right? Now you have to calculate the number of distinct subjects. So you can directly do a count on these three value, two, two, and three, and you have to calculate a distinct subject. So just a distinct keyword would be used, and it will give you a count as two because there are two distinct subject ID or subject that is being taught by a teacher with teacher ID as one. Okay, so I think this should give the result. It was rather a very simple question, so I will run it and see it is accepted. Okay, so I hope you would have understood this question. It was rather very simple. Divide it into a group and then give a distinct count on the subject IDs that are being taught by the teacher, and you will get your final result. So hope you would have understood this question. I will see you in my next video. So keep learning and keep practicing, and goodbye.